So in the last poem, I talked about this line in Isaiah, and the parched ground shall become a pool, and the thirsty land springs of water. The desert mirage shall become a pool. All sterility shall become fertile. In the habitation of dragons, where each lay, there shall be peace and grass with reeds and rushes. This dragons line is also used in a poem by Levi, maybe 2000, something like that, years ago. I thought I would show it to you. You can understand the ancient fear of dragons here. This is Du Fu's poem, Mourning the Loss of Li Bai. There are two poets, the great Chinese poets. This is the great poem of friendship. Parting from the dead. Oh, parting from the dead, I've stifled my sobs, but this parting from the living brings constant pain. It's like when someone dies, you can eventually stop crying because they're dead, nothing will bring them back. But when they're still alive, you don't know if they'll return to you. So they're constant pain because there's a constant chance that they'll come back. But this parting from the living, so the poet Li Bai is being sent into exile because of political problems, and Du Fu is mourning his loss. But this parting from the living brings constant pain, constant remembrance of pain, because he still might live south of the Yangtze, land of plague and fever. No word comes from the exile. Yet my old friend entered my dreams, proof of how long I've pined for him. He didn't look the way he used to, rode so far, farther than I can guess. Oh man, imagine dreaming of your friend, proof of how long I've pined for him. He didn't look the way he used to, he just changed, maybe older, rode so far, farther than I can guess. His spirit came from where maple groves are green. You have to see this color, where maple groves are green. Then went back, left me in borderland darkness. Now you're caught in the meshes of the law. How could you have wings to fly with? The sinking moon floods the rafters of my room, and still I seem to see it lighting your face. Another translation reads, the sinking moon floods the rafters of my room. Everything turns bright, and I'm afraid I'm not looking at a living spirit. I could be seeing your ghost. Where you go, waters are deep, waves so wide. Don't let the dragons, the horned dragons, harm you. You might imagine dragons within the water. The waters are so deep, there the waves are wide. Don't let the dragons, the horned dragons, harm you. This is the great poem of friendship. It's a theme in Chinese poetry. I wanted to show you something from Samuel's book that uses this poem. I hope this is easy to follow. This goes as, what luck. The fast green book is cold on this hot day. What luck, I felt good enough to go to Vasona Lake today. Dunking my left foot into the cold water, I no longer feel hot all over. I'm in love with it. And when my body feels cold, I take my left foot out, place it in the sun. The sun warms my leg to the bone. That too hits the spot. Oh, what luck. My phone vibrates. My only friend has written me that she's to be in the area on the 21st of October. She is staying in a hotel and perhaps I could stay over. But I can't do that, I say. I still can't sleep without my father's help. Nightmares and so on. It's clearly the speaker is very sick. But please, could she let me ask my parents if she could stay at my house? On reading her affirmative, I tossed the phone into my backpack to savor everything she said a second time. There are little fish in the fast green brook. I begin to sob and cannot stop crying. I am glad to be alive and not dead. For that day will actually come. I will see her at the entryway. I will say, hello, Andy. We will embrace, and I will try to get my parents to go away. But why am I crying? I will laugh. It is because I didn't think I'd see her again. So, oh Lord, praise God, I'll see Andy in a month. And here are my commandments, reader. One should always try to see one's friends. One should always try one's hardest to live. Now I dunk both feet into the fast green water. Some ducks come and I throw them goldfish crackers. A dumb duck bites my toe. Stupid duck. Anyway, you can sort of see how this friendship poem comes from the Levi. It's this very simple-minded longing for one's friends, just wishing them health, wishing them well. There's no metaphysics involved. There's simply two commandments. Here the two commandments parallel the two commandments of Jesus, which are to love your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and to love your neighbor as yourself. Instead, these are sort of transformed into one should always try to see one's friends. One should always try one's hardest to live. Clearly the speaker is very sick and suffering and no longer wants to live. So he's really issuing these commandments to himself. One should always try one's hardest to live. And then there's a sort of funny ending that rhymes with what luck. Now I dunk both feet into the fast green water. Some ducks come and I throw them goldfish crackers. A dumb duck bites my toe. Stupid duck. This poem always makes me happy. Anyway, yeah. Where you go, waters are deep, waves so wide. Don't let the horned dragons harm you. And in the parched ground, the desert mirage shall become a pool. The children of Israel shall return to Israel, and the thirsty land springs of water in the habitation of dragons, where each lay shall be grass with reeds and rushes. Okay, that's it.